I hate the month-to-month thing in houses. It's like my only downside from it.
Well, now it's just telling me to abort. It's like I've did that last week. Thank you. I'm sticking around here.
Biscuit tip number 34. Dear Diary,
It's being much kinder to you.
where
It's sick of my crap.
where's the rest of it? Where's the rest of it? Chug,
You,
chug, chug as everything loads in.
okay, I do love that you've got the power line going down the stairs at the angle of the stairs.
I did my best with that. I really tried because I didn't want it to clip through anything, you know?
Right.
That's
It's
that's
just,
one way to
just
carry
walk down
power
these stairs
from.
alongside an exposed wire. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, righty. I've got work to do, and it's all over there.
The question I'm considering right now is, do we want to deliver the batteries here by train or by drone?
Well, I was prepping to do a train delivery setup. Because didn't we set up a train up there specifically
We
to
we have a
batteries?
source for we have a trained source for batteries already.
Yeah, might as well
Yeah,
use
might as well.
it. Like, there's nothing else for it to be doing up there.
Mhm.
And I have a to-do list of a locomotive and a freight car. Not
Yeah.
sure why I don't have a to-do list of make a train station, but one thing at a time, I guess.
Yeah, and once we start figuring out what we want these drones to be picking up is when I'll start doing the spaghetti on floor too.
Yeah, there's going to be some decisions to make there.
Here, excuse me.
I love it. Okay. So there's this huge open space. The question is it 9 squares across? I should have just started there.
All right.
Wait, no, I don't want to do that.
What am I going to do today?
That's a good question.
All right, I've also got to get used to my different hotbars because this game has different hotbars than my save. Oh, I have very little concrete.
Yeah, I'm running back and resupplying because I'm low on cables.
And my taxi.
Oh, there's a galaxy in the sky. Hell yeah.
What do we need?
Button back. Sure.
We need supercomputers. We need fused modular frames. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now.
Okay. At some point, I'm going to stop down and deal with this. Just
Yeah, I know we need to build a supercomputers plant, but we need to figure out where. Figure out what all goes into it and whatnot.
Ooh, my battery tower will be fully charged in about 11 minutes.
oh, dang.
Hey!
That'll be 20 gigawatt hours of stored charge. So in the unlikely event all of our power just stops, we'll have about an hour of uptime.
Thank you for putting it. Oh, nice, nice, nice. I like it. Yeah, just grab a mess of concrete because you're never going to not need concrete.
I guess I need to... I guess I should have been planning between sessions, but this last week was hell. So... Yeah.
Valid.
Understandable.
I was in sight jail.
Yeah. Also, I'm glad we make EIBs. My
Yeah.
game, I do not have EIBs. That is a problem.
I'm glad we make a lot of things.
Truth.
So, do we want to make supercomputers separately from computers, or do we want to try and staple on them in place to current computer production?
So, having literally just mathed out a Mega Electroworks thing, I feel like if you want to make supercomputers, you
It's
build a
better to make.
site that just does
That
that
just
and
makes
just makes what it
supercomputers.
needs to do that.
All right.
Because trying to make a multi-site thing, like I've got 3 things being made on site and another 6 things being delivered into a building where 3 of those myriad things are only there to make the crystal oscillators, which I need for like the radio control units. So it's like it's a braided weave of I need this product for that and that product for this and that other product for this other thing.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not efficient. Like I could have built 3 different smaller facilities, more purpose built, and had less having to deliver 8 things to one place and make 3 more things on site, et cetera, et cetera.
Okay, so it's just better to have a supercomputer site than trying to mishmash it.
Then that is
Yeah. Figure out what recipes you're going to use, what does it take to make those things, and then just
find the ideal
deliver
spot.
in a few of the bits. Obviously, if we make like if it requires the aluminum products, have those trained in. But yeah,
I think
the
I will make
whole jack
that.
of all trades thing just really didn't pan out for me because I can only make a couple of a bunch of things because I try to do it all in one place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to make that my project for today, which means I'm probably going to spend a good chunk of the day just in Excel planning. But I'm going to see if I can at least lay down the groundwork for making supercomputers happen.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I think that is going to be my job so that we can at least start making more progression moves. Well, you
We have
guys,
ambitions, y'all.
you guys work on getting our superstore up and running so that we have places I have places to send the supercomputers from whatever remote location I'm going to end up placing this thing.
From what I can tell, we have enough recipes that line up doing a plastic / quick wire focused supercomputer build.
Yeah, I'm almost tempted
I
to
ran
make
into
it
a funny thing where I thought, well, I'll just use all the quick wire variants. And I've got that pure Caterium node near the desert lake, or the other desert lake.
Yeah.
And at most I could crank out 400 quick wire per minute. Like that is, unless I do some overclocking. And what I ended up doing was overcommitting on quick wire. So just be aware that like all the alts that do quick wire based
Take a
stuff in
lot of
place of
quick
other
wire.
things.
The
them,
magic
like,
of
there's one that
Caterium
needs
only
100 a
goes
minute.
so far, yeah.
Yeah, because it is a very limited resource.
Good to know, actually. That is actually... Yeah, that did cross my mind, actually, as I've been hopping around so that my brain works. I'm like, I don't know, maybe... I wonder how good an idea it would actually be to just, like, look for more hard drives so we can maybe source some hopefully useful alternates, but it could also be a wash, so I'm like... I don't know how much a good use of my time it would be. I think I should do another run eventually, but, like...
Say, do some maths, and then when your brain starts to go melty,
Yeah, I'll just go around and hit things. Yeah.
I see. It's a good plan.
Yeah.
It's therapeutic.
All right. Well, see you all later. I'm gonna be in Excel for a while. I'll try to get
Sounds
that
like
up
a
on
plan.
screen so that people can see the hell I'm doing.
Okay, I gotta count these because I know it's a 9 by 9 grid, but that is not by 9. I'm going to end up crippling the train network a little bit through here because I've got to chop this into chunks that I can split off.
Yeah. There we go. Each of the drone ports we currently have power, so now I can float around and look at shit.
It's very important to be able to actually, survey your domain.
Mm-hmm. This building kind of is my domain, isn't it?
That's your baby at this point, yeah. No question about that. Okay.
I don't know why I'm so connected to a mega storage, but I just am.
Right, yes, I know you can't get there from here. I'm aware of that. Okay, I need a 2-piece chunk. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Now the question is, are we wanting one train station or multiple?
Yeah, you can't do that. Oopsie daisy.
Okay. Maybe what I do is like make that kind of transparent so that.
Get down, kitty.
A whole bunch of trains down there were like, oh, good, we can finally move.
Mm-hmm.
Sharp of a turn. What the? Oh, because I did it the wrong way.
Well, we'll see how that works. People are probably not going to be able to totally see what I'm doing, but they'll see that I'm working on it.
Mm.
Okay, so supercomputers. We only have the one recipe for them.
Wait.
I
Are we
botched that.
putting the train station on the north side so that it can be close to the rail lines?
South,
South? Okay.
because that's where my exit's coming in.
Okay.
How did I botch that one? 2,
Let me get a...
5, 6.
I'll start getting a platform down for you so that way I can have it aligned with the second floor, which is where all the sorting and conveyors are going to be going.
Right. I've got a little spur out from here. That's my exit toward your drone thing.
Okay.
That's maybe a little
How did I
too
mess that
transparent.
Here. That's where I want that.
There we go. All right. Oh, time for everyone to see how very slapdash my charts are.
Excuse me. Put the wall back.
All right.
To not disrupt train travel.
So I need to make
Quite
high-speed
so
connectors, air limiters, and computers. I need to make the entire computer works to make supercomputers. Yeah.
Mm.
I need to
Okay.
make all 3 of those products.
Oh.
Unfortunately, yes.
Oh, please tell me I have these aligned correctly. Come here. Come on, mouse. Stop moving that far. Uh, uh.
Yes, you lined it right up.
Yes, I do.
Well done.
All right.
Oh, right. Path
Two.
signals. I need to put that
We
in
do
my
have an
arsenal.
alternate for high-speed connectors.
Foundation.
AI limiters are going to need quick wire, and we don't have an alt for that.
Oh, that's too perfect. Oh, that makes
Computers.
me happy. I can't believe they're basically on the same elevation.
Yeah, I could use the quick wire computer, but I'm already gonna have to use quick wire for several other products. However, the
Mm.
alternate uses less, but it does require silica. Also
We
gonna need
make crap
circuit
tons
board.
of silica, so
Yeah, silica's
Yeah.
not hard to come by, it's just hard to source. Boy. Yeah, it's just overall a cheaper recipe, yeah. High-speed connectors on a discount in exchange for... we're going to need to make circuit boards as well, and we have several ways of making circuit boards.
Yeah.
We can make
Better.
circuit boards purely out of petroleum products.
That we can.
That's interesting.
can we?
We
Wow.
Yes, we
can.
can.
Rubber and petroleum coke.
Oh, that's an air variant I don't have. Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah, that might
Yep.
actually
We
play a big part in this. I might need to place this in a spot with some crude.
considering that you're going to be making plastic and or rubber anyways for the supercomputers, having that petroleum coke
That's
circuit
amazing.
boards might be a really good idea.
It's a low production rate, but you don't need anything outside of oil products. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's like 5, yeah.
Again, it gets you out of the copper sheets problem.
Yeah, not having to make a
God,
billion...
copper sheets do not produce fast.
And knocking out copper sheets is huge. Absolutely.
It really is.
Knock out that.
Although if I'm sourcing silica anyway, I could do copper sheets and silica to make circuit boards pretty quickly.
But that goes back to needing copper sheets, and you need a lot of copper to make a little copper sheets.
That is true. We don't have a faster... We don't have any alternate for that.
Unfortunately, no. I don't even know if there is any alternates.
Oh boy.
Another
All
leg
right.
of this train station.
Right now I'm just kind of surveying all the recipes and kind of piecing together how I'm going to do this. And yeah, keeping in mind that like I'm only going to have so much quick wire. I'm definitely using the alternate high-speed connector. And I think that's all just... I don't think I need to try and double production. I think I just want to feed one manufacturer, making almost 2 supercomputers a minute.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we need... Like, it's a regular building material, but I don't think we need 1,000,000 of them.
Right.
So I think getting away with just one manufacturer's worth is probably the play. As it is, I've never done this build before, so...
Mm-hmm. How, are we just doing a normal 2-car train station here? We're not doing multiple train stations?
Because I was thinking the battery one's probably going to be a single. So I would say do a 2-car one for just general goods delivery, and then a special one for just the batteries. That way you don't have to do a bunch of smart splitter nonsense to make the batteries get to the drones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a dedicated spot for battery delivery. Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
now the trains are going to start piling up because I have absolutely destroyed the.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, yeah I have. I made a big mess of it, don't you know?
Don't you know? Okay, so, there's enough space.
Oh, that actually worked. As soon as I put the path signal down on the other side, it started running. That's cool.
There's enough space that I'd be able to make a second train station off to the side a bit, and that can be battery delivery.
That
Oh,
works.
just
And
there.
align it in such a way where their drop-offs don't collide with each other.
Cool.
So I'll work on that.
Oh, right. You can set your target rate in the codex to get adjustments. That's right, right, right. Okay, that changes the game significantly. Let's try.
There.
Okay. Train station.
If all I want.
Okay. Each of these are 2, so
625.
2.
1.75 manufacturers.
Come on.
If I might be, well, it's not going to be clean amounts is the problem, but
Think I did that right? Yes, I did. Okay, that is lined right up. Okay. That train station is in place.
let's look at the
Nice
absolute. Let's see if some of the
wide
absolute values actually help us here.
organization.
Air limiters. I don't even need the full amount here, which is interesting. That's kind of why this looks pretty neat. There's a refinery recipe on a hard drive for 3 copper ingots plus 3 water equals 3 sheets. Huh. Is that even better?
The regular is 2 copper
Oh, it
ingots
is
for
better,
1
yeah.
copper sheet by 10 per minute. So yeah, that is better.
Yeah. The problem is our odds of hitting that on a few hard drives is pretty small now that we're in pretty high tech level.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's so many crap recipes.
Man, it might actually be a good idea to go hard drive hunting, though.
It honestly, like, the more I think about it, the more it might be.
Yeah, maybe leave this planning to another day and just go exploring, maybe.
Well,
Yeah,
I
kind of
think,
let it percolate too.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
like having the basic ideas we're looking for it is still good. So like all the thinking out you've done right now is still helpful.
Yeah, I think so too. I'm in agreement. Also, thanks, Pulsar, for looking up that alt recipe.
Yeah, that's a good thing to know.
I need.
We're actually in the part of the game where alt recipes do make a pretty big difference.
Unauthorized hostility. What? Oh. Whatever.
At any rate,
That's irrelevant.
let's mark this down.
Still transport train platform. Forest. Okay.
I really need to get a bunch of stuff off my HUD. That is a lot of noise. Like I point vaguely toward home, and it is just a wall of indicators on my compass.
Yeah.
Like, okay, how do I turn all that off?
That does significantly lower the quick wire requirements, though, so that's a good underclock to use. Computers, though.
There's other. Don't really know the radar towers are on my compass.
Might just go for the regular, honestly.
See if that helps. Yeah, that cuts that down.
If I go... Oh, wait, no, that makes exactly as many computers as I need. But it also means I need more quick wire. But that math works out perfectly in one manufacturer. And I don't have to go for multiples. It's exactly as much as I need. That's 3.75 computers. Alright, I guess I hope I overclock then.
Okay, so we're going to. Yeah, go ahead and just connect that up, and that'll
Yep.
give us power.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay, and then is it just a little jog over there to go to the other train station?
Yep.
Okay, if
Let me get
okay, then
some.
we just need to merge those over then. So we
Yep.
basically need both these to go back into one.
But they can do that on the east side of the building, is slowly merge back up and then go to that northern side where the rail line is.
Yeah, I'm actually going to have it come a little closer because I in order to make the roundabout work, I kind of had to have it go back in closer.
Yeah.
You'll see the little spur and hook I've got over there. That's kind of where I have to aim for.
Okay.
But that can be my problem. That is okay.
It's like that, I think. Am I doing that
Okay.
right? Or I'm aiming for the middle of the gray line to split it off. I think I did
I
that
mean,
right.
basically any angle that you want to come up with is fine. At that point, it matters less than I thought it did. As long as it's pointing in roughly the right direction and you don't try and make too tight of a corner at any
Yeah.
point, it will pretty much work. But when you're trying to get lined back up to the flat boundary, that's when you're going to like be careful of, okay, at which, see, that one's too
Nope.
far.
Yep.
That one might be too near. Yeah, that kind of thing.
That's okay. I can play with it for a second because I wanna try and figure this out. Try and get my brain working on it.
Yep.
Oh, like air maybe?
Okay,
That?
circuit boards. I need a
Nope.
lot of
That
them.
one's.
If I can do this without
Oh, I
copper
know.
sheets. Okay, I need something in the realm of 32, 33 circuit boards per minute to make this work. That's a good chunk. Plastic.
Funny, I
and
went to all the trouble to make that blueprint for train stuff, and yet over here we're still using just the foundations across the sky method because, well, that's what we got to work with.
Mm-hmm.
no matter how you
There we
slice it, it's
go.
gonna be quite a few.
I just brought out that singular line and then connected it that way.
Nice. No, no problems there.
Now to make it look nice here.
Auto save chug. That'll work probably.
That's going to require a lot of crude to make all that rubber, though. Yeah, it does take all the other recipes out of the running, but that does also mean a lot of crude to make all that rubber.
Yes. Lock signal right there. There.
Oh yeah, look at that. Nice and smooth.
Hey.
If I did that one.
Nope. Oh, go other side. Come on. I don't want you. There we go.
Block signal there. There you go.
There we go. I've got some block signals
45,
put in
62.5.
down here.
And I've got the one after the merge, so okay, from here on out I can you know what, since I've got the materials and I've got it on my to-do list, since this is the battery train spot.
Yeah, that would do it. Oh man, laying this out is going to be a spiderweb nightmare.
Battery train now has the battery building livery.
Heck yeah.
I wonder if I just like try and lay this out in my solo game, my creative mode game, and
Then come back.
and then come back here, yeah.
That might be a good idea, yeah.
Hey, at what level are we right now, Nyx, in your building?
We are on the second floor.
So this is the no one shall see what's in here section.
Yes.
That's the spaghetti floor, yeah.
Why do you ask? Are you wanting some covering or?
No, what I want to do is I want to take a 2-wall high chunk out of the corner so I can route the train through it. I can have the train hug the building, but also kind of like just pass right through here.
Okay.
Same
There you
there.
go.
Yeah, perfect.
Absolutely,
Yes.
you can do that. Because what I can do is I'm planning on putting a glass pretty dome around the train stations and this outer ring here. So I
Cool.
can make it look nice and cover up this corner.
Anyway, I'm plus 62.
Yeah, because a train will fit under a 2-high thingamy.
Mm-hmm.
So, the rest of the corner on up is fine. As long as it's got this gap right here, it is A-okay.
Yep. And that way you don't have to go out super far.
Yeah. I can hug the building and then reconnect.
Ba-doop.
Perfect. Okay, you went up one to get here?
Yes, up one.
So I need to go down
Brain.
one as soon as I leave the building. Got it.
33, okay. So for that, I'm going to need roughly 4 constructors worth of... So like, which means 90 raw quartz. Oh, mental math, here we go.
Not more math.
And make all those copper sheets with With just basic recipe, I would need... Oh, goodness gracious. 80, 81, 82.
There we go. I'm pleased with myself.
Excellent.
I closed up the inside a little bit so even people over here in the corner don't have to look at the spaghetti that will be shown.
So which means I need twice as much. So, 4 into like...
Wow.
Oh, that's ugly by itself. We can...
Okay, you're on that.
I would absolutely love to get water in on that process. Yeah.
Dang it. I
And
didn't
then
mean to
quick
land.
wire. Deuterium ingot, quick wire. I need... Oh boy, 169, 75, 230, 44, 44, 300.
Oh, I'm out of steel pipes.
I'm good. I loaded up before coming over here.
Oh boy.
I'm just happy I had enough material to make the train stations and whatnot.
About 6 constructors for 72. 72 Deuterium.
And now we've got power all the way around the building.
That
but
we do.
Translates badly, doesn't it?
I do have
Unless I
both
use
train
water.
stations set to unload already.
Cool.
I am definitely going to want a water source for this. Yep. Definitely going to want a water source.
Having water sources is just better over there.
Yeah. It makes certain processes more efficient with materials.
Hmm.
Well, I suppose I don't necessarily need that, but like... I could do 75 Deuterium ingots with 5 constructors out of 3 times as much. So 225, or I could do 72 with 6 refineries out of twice as much, which would be 144 ore and 144 units of water. So it would cut it down by like 40%. But if I can find a Deuterium node, I can probably make 225. Well, maybe not. Well, no, I'd have to overclock it, but I could make that work. Good to know those options. It's just... Copper sheets are kind of where a lot of the bottlenecking ends up, and then
Oh yeah.
we also need rubber.
Yeah. Excuse me.
Forty-five 45 rubber comes out of 2.25 refineries from 60 62.5 crude. No. It's 7.5 crude. Yes, okay. So in total I would need 157.5 crude. 90 rock quartz, and then, oh goodness, just even the Caterium ingots alone. Heck, I might want to source iron just so I can crank out copper ingots at an equal rate.
Huh. Iron for copper ingots?
Yeah.
Oh, with water. Yeah. Okay.
No,
Or,
no, you
no,
don't. Not even for the water recipe. Just for the foundry recipe, copper plus iron.
Oh, right. Just add that in there. Okay, over to the corner.
There we go. Now the train won't hit it.
All right, I think that's enough theory crafting for now. But yeah, this definitely needs to be its own thing.
Yeah, you can see where I got really bogged down and out into the weeds trying to do it all in one factory.
Okay. Quantum computer superposition oscillator recipes, yeah. Speaking of, don't we have a couple of those? We do, which might let us open up a couple more... a couple more hard drives. Here we go. Yep, this is going to be my project today.
Hard
Keep
drive
coming
hunting.
back to that.
I figure if it comes back to that often enough, it's probably time. Oh, yep. I'm gonna want power on the second floor so I can float around. All right. Let's do a double right there.
So one thing I've learned from making roundabouts is the more lead time you can give the path signal, the better. So if you have a block signal really close to the path signal going to the roundabout, the path signal will not assign the train a route until it is past the previous block signal. So it has to be on that chunk of track between the previous block signal and the path signal. As soon as the train is in that block, then the path signal starts going, okay, do I have a path for this train to go through? So having a long lead time actually makes it more efficient. But also having different length lead times prevents basically, well, these two trains arrived at exactly the same time and a bad thing happened.
Yeah.
Because one of them with the longer lead time will give the train its path before the other train arrives. So you can decide which input is going to have the priority by giving it the longest lead up.
All right.
I've pretty much cleared out the top third of the map of hard drives, right?
Believe so.
Sounds plausible.
I can't check which ones I've gotten already.
Oh, well, I do believe someone can. Hang on a second here.
That would be a nice reference to have.
Okay, just support me on Patreon. Yeah, you know, one of these days I actually will do that.
Yeah,
Really
Pulsar, I'm looking at the swamp. I think that's where I'm going next
Oh dear.
for hard drives.
No.
Yep, so I'm
We're
going to
talking about taking out your frustrations on things. Well,
I'm going to want to arm up is kind of the idea.
and not just with knowledge.
Okay.
I need to turn off all of the... Okay, where's my toggle everything off button? Oh my god, because there are too many things... No, stop. Map layers. Unselect.
That's
Thank you.
Hello. Wait, no. It is close enough, I think.
Collectibles.
No, it's not. Damn it. I didn't put those close enough. All these floor holes are wrong.
Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, so yeah, the top half of the map is surprisingly well cleared. Wow. Like, there's a hard drive that needs black powder to the south of one of Nyx's radar towers. But otherwise, everything is pretty much off to the south. Do you want a screenshot of the swampy area or the western area?
The western area, because I know I haven't gotten anything from... I'm pretty sure anything within the swamp's bounds I haven't touched yet.
Well, here's that.
Okay.
In the right channel. So there's the oillands and all the stuff that's up in the kind of jungle.
That's a lot.
Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff over there, including the one that's out on that little bluff overlooking the Pit of Despair.
Hmm.
Oh. Trying to loading in the save with all of our stuff in it is making like my computer's just like, what?
What are you doing?
Pretty much. Okay, and then I will also send you that. You'll have options. So there's the eastern side. Swamp and green spaces and a few other tidbits.
I'm gonna need solid biofuel for putting down power. I'm gonna want ammunition.
I'm so pleased this worked first try, though. I was like, I'm gonna try to put a roundabout into an existing train network, and I'm gonna break everything. But no. Somehow I did not. I am, however, amused that we built a train line that curves directly, and I mean directly over a pure iron node.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Delivery train.
There we go.
Nyx gets back, I'll ask her if that's the correct one, because I think it's we need batteries.
Alright, time to take an inventory of what I'm going to need out there. Some of it is advanced materials that we don't have.
Of course.
Some of it is stuff that we do have because we looted it from other sites. Some motors.
Oh god, what did we do out there? I'm gonna have to go look. Oh, that annoys me.
Okay, I did poke a little bit into the swamp area, but Not by much. Oh, one of them requires 2 supercomputers. Lovely. Another one requires 5.
Oh, great.
One of them requires turbo motors. One of them requires superposition oscillators and quantum computers. Thankfully, we did pick up a couple of those at crash sites. Given how advanced these are, these might have some of the materials we need on the go, but I might not be able to grab all of them.
Right, how much storage you got?
Yeah.
One of these days I'm going to rewire these jump pads. Because jumping and walking through power cables seems like a problem we can fix. Like supply power from underneath or something.
Where's our radar towers?
I'm going to try to manually drive my train.
Okay.
What could
so
possibly go right?
down. That's kind of where our coverage ends, so we should have one about there. Oh, I'm not looking forward to this one bit. That might be as good a place as any to aim for now. Yeah. Alright. Let's grab some ammo. I think I've got all the raw materials I can reasonably get right now.
So the fun part of driving a train manually is you have to watch out. The trains around you will generally obey the signals that say, hey, the person who's manually driving their train like an idiot is in that chunk of track, so please don't enter it. But there's nothing stopping you from foolishly crashing into something because you aren't paying attention.
Yep.
I am back.
Once you have enough trains in that system, it becomes just kind of smarter to just let the trains handle it themselves than to try and navigate traffic yourself.
It's true. What are you doing there? Why are you...
I'll leave it alone. I'm going to want actually plenty of ammunition. I am not going to want to run out while I'm out there.
No. I heard my name mentioned while I was talking with my husband. What's up?
Oh,
Great.
we don't actually have? Or do we? Don't we have... Oh. Where are the batteries going?
I think they're just staying. Oh,
Did we not name the station?
you know
No,
what,
it's worse than that. The batteries are not going... The batteries are going where? Where? The batteries are going into a giant bin saying, here be batteries, but they are not going to the train station.
It should be doing both. It should be going into the train station and into that storage.
No, because until the bins fill up, they're not overflowing.
Oh, did I have it set to overflow?
Yeah, you got it set that only it's overflowing.
Oh, that's right. I did that for the time being since we weren't using the train station at the time. I remember.
Okay, so I'm going to take that smart splitter out and just replace it with a regular splitter.
Or just swap the two. Overflow gets stored and the main goes into that train station.
That's an even better idea. That's very smart. Battery, overflow, boop. Okay, let's see if they go down there. There we go.
I'm gonna head out there and see what I can find.
What? Is that the batteries in that front car or the second car?
The front car is where, okay, we also need to make sure this train doesn't pick up batteries. That is battery maker, and it should not be picking anything up. So I'm checking that now. Battery maker, edit
Sounds like you are
timetable.
having fun.
Because if it's in the second freight platform, then I need to fix the train
No,
station.
it's the front one. It's
Okay.
exactly where I want it. Because that way I can use that single car train to pick up batteries.
Mhm.
That is where they're going.
Okay.
But what I need to do is I need to make sure that that train does not pick up the batteries.
I did not realize there was a
bad.
train line out here.
Battery maker. Box for bats. We need batteries. Edit timetable. Load only. None. There. Okay, it should do no loading. That train is an unload only. Bat Boy, however, edit timetable. Batteries is the source. And Bats for Drones is the destination. Turn on self-driving.
Okay, so this is going to be my closest station. Might just start running power out from here.
Yeah, hopefully that guy doesn't start picking up batteries. That would suck.
Mm-hmm.
But I told it pick up none, so it should be fine. Find out in a moment when I see it crossing my path again and it has something in the front car.
There we go. Batteries are now set up to go to each of the drone ports, storage, and any overflow gets smashed.
Oh, god damn it. Nope, nope, nope. Pick them up. Why did you pick them up? Ugh. Now I've lost my ride home because I had to hop out to fix this.
Oof.
Mid timetable, we need batteries. Load only. Did I not save? Save changes. That was probably my problem. Probably didn't save the changes.
Oh,
Here comes Bat Boy.
right. I could use...
I need to wander over to the steelworks and pick myself up some more steel pipes.
an object scanner, of all things.
Really?
Right, because it can help. You can
Oh,
help,
narrow down where the...
it can hot cold hard drives,
Yeah.
which is useful for when I'm in kind of the right area according to the map, but I don't know where it is specifically.
Oh, right. Yeah, you found that useful. suppose I can just take Batboy back, but... God, we have so many moving parts.
Yeah, we do.
I need to run power out there. I'm going to establish another radar tower out here.
Cool.
More radar towers are a good thing.
Except I don't have enough HMFs. Never mind. I should have checked that before I left.
I can head out there and put up a radar tower or two.
Yeah, whatever this station is. Silica Source 2, I'm running power cables out from there.
Okay. Let me grab all the materials I need for a radar tower here.
I'm basically doing the place them as I fly method here, so...
Mm-hmm.
Oh, excellent. It worked. Okay, now... Battery Maker 1 is not picking up batteries.
That's good. Okay.
Meanwhile,
so-
Batboy is speeding its delivery to you, even as we speak. Your drone ports will start having batteries soon.
Hey. I'll make the drones happy.
We are now getting acquainted with the swampland.
All right,
And there's a hard drive.
I'm making my way out to you.
Making
can
our way
get a-
downtown.
Yep. What is it? Walking fast?
Face is passing, I'm homebound.
Yeah. That's the one.
I do not understand that reference. I am old, apparently.
What even is the artist there? I don't...
What is the artist on that one?
Well, time to be completely OP.
Ugh.
Oh,
Homing.
homing ammo.
Yep.
Looking for... Looking for a trail of... So is it from the silica site up there, or out here by the lake that you started your path on?
I looked at the map and the train station said the name of the train station was Silica Source 2.
Okay, so you started from the train station. That's all I needed to know.
Yeah. There you are, remains. Got some rips.
Oh, we should have put some more of those in there, but that's okay.
Got some regular wire. Some wired wires. Why are there so many wire and screws around these crash sites? I am starting to get...
Oh, right. Screws. Yeah, thanks. I needed all my inventory taken up with screws.
Oh, this is the one that needs 2 supercomputers. Never mind.
Oof. Mark that one as a later thing.
I mean, we could probably plop down a manufacturer and create some supercomputers, but like...
We can, but...
It would get 7 of them would get us 2 hard drives. It would be kind of worth it, but I cannot be asked right now.
Well,
I can probably make one in a bit for hand feeding until we get one going, but...
Yeah, I just finished the train loop, so actually I can probably plunk one down somewhere.
Plunk it down somewhere in the hub and just have it be a hand-fed thing.
And like don't even need 10 is the real truth there.
Unauthorized hostility? You think I care? I have homing ammo.
This is the land of unauthorized hostility.
This is the land of where I died.
Alright, so yeah, I've highlighted a marker. I don't know if you see it on your compass.
Yeah, I see the pillar.
All
I
right.
see the pillar of light.
That's where I
Oh,
figure.
yeah, I see it too. A little tiny bit over the horizon.
All right, I need to. So that's the
All right,
supercomputer
gun.
one. Yeah, that's the closest one. That also requires 5 supercomputers. That one requires heat sinks.
I really want to put in this whole ugly mess over here next to the Caterium outlet of like snaking train lights. I want to turn that into a roundabout so bad.
Mhm.
It's such an ugly mess right now, and I can make it better. Now that I have the trick down.
Radar tower. There's the tower. What, buddy? You're the one who came back in here after you left, Ninja. Come on. There you go, big boy.
No.
Runs back in here only to cry to be let out again. Like, make up your mind, cat.
Cat remains cat. More news at 11.
Yeah.
And badoop, radar tower.
Excellent, thank you.
Thunk. Oh, there's a pure Caterium out here. And a pure and a normal copper out here. Well, there's a bunch of... There's a bunch of bauxite out here. A pure, a normal, and an impure. Good lord.
Tell me I don't have enough HMFs. I'll show you.
Oh, goodbye.
Plastic, AI limiters, blar blar blar. Okay.
Well, you chased me a long way.
I like to sometimes.
HSC's plastic I've got on hand.
Is that the one I'm looking for? Are there any...
I'm not even putting
close?
down bins for ins or out. I'm literally just going to hand feed it what it can take.
Yeah.
Did I get that one already? Pretty sure I did.
High-speed connectors are being delivered. Oh, they're being delivered all the way over to where the guns are being made, aren't they?
Yeah.
I believe so.
Okay, so I've got to get all the way over there to get a crap ton of those. That's fine. I think I'm just going to switch to rocket power for a bit. Easier to traverse the desert that way.
Yeah. If I don't have power lines, definitely. Keeping the jetpack on hand has definitely been handy.
Well, you can just, slide, jump, and then tap, 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 and cover huge distances.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, jeez. Here we go.
Uh-oh. Spitter at night? Or Alpha Stinger at night?
Gah. Oh, that's a spawner, too.
Ugh.
Oh, yuck. Oh, look, the fix machine.
Right there, right under my nose. Oh, 2 of them.
Oh, 2 hard drives are right next to each other?
No, 2 spawners right next to each other.
Yeesh.
Oh, the high-speed connector. Where the bleep would I be hiding? Oh, there we go.
That's why I brought 25 full heals.
It's definitely a plan.
I got your remains, right? Okay. Anyone else want some? Question mark. Okay, you want heat sinks, and I've got heat sinks. Here we go.
I'm seeing batteries be dropped off.
Excellent. Like, we don't make huge quantities.
All right, first hard drive is in progress.
But that's the thing. We don't need to make huge quantities of...
Well, each drone that takes off is going to want to have several batteries on hand, like 5 or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Each time it takes off.
Yeah. But that's the thing, like, because this is a storage facility, we don't need it to be moving very fast, so each of the drones can wait until they're filled up before they leave.
True. We're not trying to run at capacity.
Yeah.
Okay, I will be cranking out supercomputers here shortly.
Okay, so from here... Oh, yeah.
Placing that at some point.
Okay, so those two require supercomputers.
Checking that it's got
They
batteries.
go around...
Are we making AI limiters anywhere?
I don't think we are, no.
No, we are not. We do not have that automated, which I think we probably should in preparation for this storage facility, because I'm going to need a lot of them.
I can make 1. Copper sheets and quick wire, and somehow I am low on quick wire.
If I kind of go towards there, yes.
Oh, if we can get that hand-fed supercomputer to make 50 supercomputers, we get the programmable splitters, and I think we want those.
You certainly want those.
Yeah, I do.
Power stud right there.
Computers, AI limiters, high-speed connectors, and plastic.
Are we all the way in the bottom here, guys, or... Or is this just the wreckage? Okay. No, we did. No? Where's the payload, guys? Do not tell me.
That either. Nope, put that down there. Can't afford. What?
Definitely. All right. Oh. Ah, rock climbing.
thrilling scenes of rock climbing.
Not at all, in any way, deep hurting. Especially right now.
Meanwhile, I've taken time out of my day to make one small beautification change.
Very nice, very nice.
I will do more of that in a bit, but first I need quick wire to make AI limiters to feed the supercomputer thingy.
First rule of rock climbing, make your own rocks. Oh. Never mind. As you were. You want computers, you get computers. Alright, so that one's clear.
Still have the copper sheet thingy going on out here? No, that's all the aluminum. I was using copper ingots for that. Copper sheets are back home. Got it.
And thereabouts. Alright. No problem at all. He said. Thinking about all the problems. I did not bring enough packaged fuel to do quite so much of this. Okay.
That's all right. At some point you'll want to come back to get supercomputers anyway.
That is true. Oh boy. I'm kind of circling around the swamp rather than getting all the goodies inside. I climbed up the waterfall on the west side. Yeah, of course you're going to be on top of this big old thing.
Sheets, give me those copper sheets. Okay. Oof. And I'll just sit myself down at a workbench and make a whole mess of AI limiters.
I've tossed in 50, so you don't have to make too many. 50 AI limiters.
Cool.
Because I want enough to have 50 supercomputers and the ones that Spud needs. Because that way we can get programmable splitters.
I will still make a stack of them because like they're needed for how many smart splitters are we gonna need?
All of them all the time.
Alright. No? Any defenses? No, it's just really hard to reach. Okay. Also, I'm getting
You
full.
can't have my pizza. I don't care that you smell the pepperoni. You can't have it. It's not good for kitty tummies.
I don't need that much wire, guys. It's very kind of you, but I don't.
Nobody
you
needs
need
that
wire.
much freaking wire. Okay. In yonder communal bin, there are 6, count them, 6 supercomputers. There will be another one in a little bit.
It's not moving fast, but it doesn't have to.
Exactly. And I've got like a baker's dozen of AI limiters in there too, just in case someone needs a handful for making smart splitters.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to throw the high-speed connectors into this bin as well so that someone else can feed the supercomputer thingy in a bit.
Yeah.
Like, there's high-speed connectors and... Oh! What'd we get? What'd we get? Ah!
Oh.
Come on, game. Diluted packaged fuel, automated high-speed wiring, which is the space elevator shipment piece,
Mm-hmm.
and rubber concrete. If you wanted to take the most basic product that the planet gives us and one of the more advanced products that the planet gives us and put them together to make concrete, you could do that. And diluted packaged fuel isn't just water, it's packaged water.
Packaged water.
Like, I hate them all.
Mm-hmm.
I poop. I'm gonna take the diluted package just to get it out of the way, but like they all suck. We also have tickets galore. None of that really matters.
And I'm back.
Welcome back. All right, so yeah, the ma'am gave us crap, or the hard drive.
Yeah,
gave us crap, I mean.
I was here the whole time. My mic was
Okay.
loose, and I was gonna vote for like the I don't know, the automated wiring, but just to
I just, yeah.
just in case maybe at some point it might come in handy.
Like when we get to the point where we are thinking about making Phase 4,
Yeah.
it might become relevant, but at the same time,
I think if we run into garbage like that and we start seeing elevator shipment stuff, we should probably just start taking that to get it out of the way.
that's fair. Just so it won't pop up ever again.
Mm-hmm.
That's
Just start clearing those out because maybe then it'll up our chances of getting something better. Because it really keeps trying
Oh,
to throw those to us.
you're the 200 megawatt one, and you're in the middle of a field of poison plants. Well,
200.
step one.
Yeesh. And bring the power lines over to it.
We're just gonna need to lay down a whole crap ton of biofuel generators, biomass burners. That is
By the way, there are over a dozen supercomputers in the storage bin now.
excellent.
Meanwhile, I think it is time for... I think I'll offload that.
Okay. I'm gonna need like 8 of these, aren't I? Oh, you're kidding me. I don't have enough iron rods to build that many biomass burners. F. Well,
Reached the point of the game where we hardly even think about carrying those around.
Right?
well,
Oh, can you go there? Oh, that's awesome. Stupid, but awesome. Why can't I go underneath, though?
requires more than a single fuel generator in order to build. In order to open this thing. That's real dumb.
I was thinking just bring the mainline power line over to it and hook it up for a second.
Yep. All right, I'm nowhere near power lines, so I'm just going to mark this thing. There. 200 megawatt hard drive. Might mark that for later.
Yeah, it's a little clippy, but I'll live with it.
Now, there's one below me, but it requires turbo motors. Lovely. I don't think we have any. We didn't have any of those on hand, and I don't think.
Turbo motors?
Yeah.
Aren't the...
I don't
yeah,
think
it's
that's
not even something
we
we
can
make.
We
But I
can't.
think it's something that the Fixmas, one of the Fixmas present openings gives us that.
I didn't see any in the bins.
Okay, well.
We can make it after we unlock leading edge production.
Oh,
But we need
it's
nuclear power for that.
awesome.
All right, then I'm going.
Okay, like I said, it's a little clippy, but at least we're not jump padding our way through wires. We're not guillotining ourselves or garroting ourselves.
Time to explore the edge of the world. Yeah, I know one of those is 5 superposition oscillators, and that's why I brought them.
Aha.
We got some of those from the Fixmas event, so there's, Chekhov's gun firing. Oh, that's all kinds of friendly down there. Huh.
There. I'll do that for the time being. I put together a
that's
hand-fed AI limiter assembler.
Cool.
Just so I can feed that into the supercomputers without having to sit at a workbench.
Oh god, it's a whole den of hogs.
Oh my.
Well, how do you like it when you clip through the earth, huh? Needs 73 megawatts. Oh, right, I only get...
But no, it's outside. It's fine. We're fine. We're fine here. That is less fine.
If I could... If I could get to one of the iron nodes out here, I could make myself some iron rods with which to make biomass burners.
Do that. Don't put a new... The moment you're trying to run a power line and it says, oh, you wanted a whole new pole there? Yeah. No.
No,
it specifically did
no.
not.
Oh, time to set up shop. Right, I need to make sure I've got room for all this crap. Alright, I definitely overstocked on ammo.
Doing that all anymore.
Oh boy. Survey says fused quick wire, which is Caterium ingot plus copper ingot to make 90 quick wire per minute.
Okay.
Insulated crystal oscillator, quartz crystal plus rubber plus AI limiter to make crystal oscillator.
Got possibilities. Having CO options is not bad because I don't think we don't have an alt recipe right now. Normal crystal oscillator is rips, cables, and quartz crystals.
Yep. And rubber concrete.
Which, no.
Fused quick wire also, like, is interesting because it's an alternate, it's a way to get more out of Caterium in exchange for copper.
I'm not opposed to it. I think either of those options would be usable.
I
Perfectly cromulent.
I think we'll go with fused quick wire.
All right. I want that power line
Hello?
to go that way.
It does not seem to accept my input there.
What?
There we go. It took a while.
All right. About to say, come on.
All right.
Just run that a different way.
15, so 8 would be... Sure, 120, so yeah. I'll need a few. My network is having a time, apparently.
Fun times.
Yeah, that is actually working. That provides power, so I can get rid of you. And hopefully not crash the entire system. There's no longer need you. Except stay airborne, dumbass.
Excuse me.
Hmm.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Oh, quick slipper. Just gonna take a quick bathroom break.
Oh yeah, I'm experiencing all kinds of lag right now.
Hmm.
I wonder if it doesn't like me being so far from home.
Hmm. Oh. Well, that would be what cut that off. Genius. And yet somehow that worked.
I am hand cranking out some iron rods so that I can make biomass burners that I need. It is riveting stuff. Actually, let me check, make sure there's not other stuff I need there. Wire. Also gonna need some sheets. All right.
Okay. The jump pad network no longer has you garroting yourself on power lines.
That's good.
It's like the most minor thing I could have done, but it was one of those. I saw the opportunity, it was bothering me, I took it.
Yep.
Now I need to do something really complicated.
There we go. Hey Gus, thanks for keeping me company while I did all that. Lovely fracking site here. All right, you want? Oh hey, there's there's a pile of supercomputers out here. Yay!
Yay!
What?
There was 11 supercomputers behind this particular hard drive.
Oh, that
Let's
sounds
go.
And you want 70 something.
Wrap back up in my blanket. Oh, I'm freezing.
Oh, someday game. There we go.
There's the battery delivery.
Let's go.
Excuse me.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Oh my god, it actually is exactly the right dimensions.
Alright, and then from here...
It's amazing.
Going way out to the coast, next to that iron, yes.
Dang.
Rock, how did you fall down? Buddy! Alright, alright. Let me try and get you out of your predicament here.
Oh, very much on the edge of terrain here. I'm gonna have lots of remains when I get back to base.
Don't know why, but truck decided to hiccup, and now I need to remake him.
Uh-oh. No, I'm not full. Game, come on.
Load pass. This one.
Putting foundations back underneath this thing, but probably gonna be necessary. Because yeah, this is gonna. If I can put an end to this damn traffic jam.
What else we got? Alright. Goodbye, 5 superposition oscillators.
What?
Then we go inland
It's
a bit.
refusing to... Come on.
Is the client being a butt?
Yeah,
It
clients
does
make a
not
butt.
want me to... It won't let me enable auto driving for the new truck.
Huh.
Oh, there we go.
Time to go see what we got from the ma'am. Okay, survey says... Uh-huh. Iron wire,
For when you
steel
want...
screw,
Yeah.
Oh, that's
quick
even
wire cable.
worse. For when you
Oh,
want
wow.
to make wire out of quick wire. Or cable.
Cable out of quick wire, but
Cable out of quick wire and rubber.
oh, good grief.
Oh.
Iron wire is not bad. That's in my save game. I got that and put it to good use. Out on the coast, out on the west coast where we build our computer factories usually,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was able to use all of the copper there for copper sheets. and I was able to use a lot of the iron to make iron wire to make the cables. Like, iron wire has some use. I can see
Yeah.
potential there.
Honestly, steel screw makes a buttload of screws.
But at this point, we've worked screws out of almost all of our production.
Yeah. Oh, it makes a lot of screws. And
Okay, is that it? No, of course not.
we'll loop back around there. Yeah, kind of.
What do we think? An iron wire?
I would lean that direction.
Yeah, iron wire.
I'm just gonna loop back in somewhere over there anyway.
Oh boy. Alright, how much more of this can I do here? Do we have a line on turbo motors at all? Or is that still beyond our reach?
That's beyond our reach right now. We'd have to,
We'd have to unlock
We'd
some
ha-
more milestones. Yeah, alright. Then I'm gonna unlock the
Yeah.
ones that require supercomputers and then skedaddle.
A little disturbing watching a train clip through a bunch of foundation. This helps anything.
Okay. Somewhere westward. Yes, we have signal. Alright, object scanner is putting in work.
Excellent.
It really is nice to not have to triangulate with, you know, the map and be like, alright, so potentially...
Yeah. Am I above it? Am I below it?
I don't think the object scatter even gives you elevation, just knowing, like, what direction to look in is...
It's nice.
It's nice. I have been tripped up once by the, oh, it's way above me thing, but... Oh, this one's in a radiation pile. Thank goodness I have a radiation suit, huh?
That is handy.
Huh. Okay.
Have some
That
more
should be
homing
that.
ammo while I'm out here.
Oh, you. Hi. I don't think there's even any goodies around here. Oh! Hi, Stinger. These things gain an even greater level of eldritch horror when you are on lag.
Ooh.
Technically, that applied more to the last fight than this one, but I was frankly too overwhelmed by that fight to really comment on it. Oh, going around that. I have the ammo to deal with that, I just don't want to. Okay,
Understandable.
I am coming home now before the game decides that I don't exist anymore.
Oh dear.
Uh-oh.
I am stuck.
Ooh.
Oh, my game's crashing. Yep, it crashed.
Aw.
Well, crud.
I was just slide jumping, and the game decided it didn't like that.
It doesn't like handling clients moving through the air, I don't think.
Which is really annoying.
Yeah.
Okay. It's time. I can't put this off any longer.
I really hope they fix the bug with the hover pack, where if I'm slide jumping around or even jumping at all, I will randomly ascend into the air for no explainable reason,
Oh, yeah,
and it
that's-
won't stop ascending.
Yeah, that the input gets stuck wrong and you have to re-input. Yeah.
Oh, thanks, game, for allowing this dog to just sit on me. That is... Oh, my.
Oh, rubber banding.
Yeah, I almost died because I apparently zoned out next to a angry hog.
That's why I'm trying to get home before my atoms decide to disapparate.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is not my most epic round of hard drive gathering. I don't think I'm ever going to be able to top that session, where I got like, what, 20?
Yeah.
But I think I've hauled in about 8 more hard drives. And considering how advanced some of those materials were, that's pretty good.
That. Yeah, I know those are all working, but soon they are not going to.
The oh, okay, that's a heck of a rubber band game. The recipe I'm most kind of jonesing for, I think, is probably the alternate copper sheets one. I think that's
Yeah,
the
if
most
we can-
relevant.
If we can get a hold of that, that'd be huge.
All right, dropping off the hard drives into the personal storage bin next to the shop. Okay. Hard drive secure. Thank
And
goodness.
it made it home.
Do I still have... Oh, I'm sitting over a power line, that's why. Not anymore, I don't. Okay.
All right, I've got guts to drop off and everything.
Yes, I know, trains. I am very sorry. I am well aware of the trouble I have caused. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
This really is a slick building where you just drop off the remains and just say, don't worry about it.
Yeah, it is. It is nice.
3, 4, 5.
It's my biomass, right? Fabric.
Sit there.
Don't really need that. Right, I have other stuff.
There we go. After
Some
the
extra
current hard
supercomputers.
drive... After the current hard drive is done cooking, I gotta get programmable splitters. I finally have the supercomputers to do that.
Oh boy. Got some yellow power slugs while I was out there. Oh, I didn't really. You can't actually hand create supercomputers.
Nope.
No, you can.
That is a manufacturer dealio.
Yeah. Seems to be available at the craft bench for me.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no, it's there.
It's very surprising. Alright, well that was an adventure and a half.
Hmm.
That. And then I need to get you over there.
Alright, now what do we do? The trains are mad at you.
The trains are very mad at me, and yes, I am the reason the trains are mad.
Okay. I had a feeling that you were aware. I just wanted to probe and be sure.
They are all very, very upset. There are 4 of them that are throwing a fit right now.
Yeah, I took away their
Their road, yeah.
like all their pathing is shot to hell.
Mm.
Oh boy.
OC supercomputer? Radio control units and cooling systems.
I need to get you over there and back onto that loop.
Cooling systems. Well, radio control units are crystal oscillators, which does not really simplify the problem. And cooling systems require nitrogen gas.
Yeah, I'm just looking at the cooling system because I've never seen
And
it before.
heat sinks. Heat sinks rubber. We actually have an alternate for cooling systems, which is heat sinks motors nitrogen gas.
Takes out the water entirely. And the rubber.
Adds a motor though.
Yeah.
Overclocked super. Oh, it's OC is an overclocked supercomputers. Gotcha.
Hmm.
Because they have a cooling system that.
Ha 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 ha.
What are the others?
Bio coal
Mm,
and adhered iron plate, which is iron plates and rubber to make rips.
rips, yeah.
Hey, why are you stuck? What is your damage? Oh, that's what your
Well,
damage is.
gee. Well, none of those are the ones I want.
Mm-hmm. I'm trying to figure out what we should grab to take it out of the way.
What was the second one again?
Bio coal, where
right,
it turns
no.
biomass into coal.
Right. No, absolutely not.
I'm almost
I was-
thinking we take the supercomputer one for down the line.
Yeah, it might be interesting. We'll see. I actually don't think it's a simpler recipe overall.
I don't think so, but it's still better than these other 2 recipes.
Yeah.
Alright, now I need to get that going. There we go. Now it's available for more hard drives.
Ah, programmable splitter.
Who's not happy and why?
Making those is going to be a pain, though, because you need heavy mods, motors, and supercomputers to make those.
Oh, jeez.
Which means my drone building's about to get very expensive to work on.
Suddenly, the supercomputer standalone manufacturer is going to get
A lot of use.
Yeah. And also, kind of, indicates why we need dedicated production on that. Those are going to be...
Yeah.
Those are going to be serious building material.
Yeah, that's definitely going to be something that I think we get going next session, try to get supercomputers up and running.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Because without a good supply of programmable splitters, I can't really get the drone port off the ground. Because while smart splitters are useful, they can only do so much sorting, and I have to use a lot of them to get all the sorting done that will need to be done.
Makes it sound like you've got a whole, like, map ready to handle, like, every kind of item in the game.
I can do it with smart splitters handling every item in the game. I really could.
But boy, would it be simpler with programmable, yeah.
Yeah. Smart splitters make it a conjoined mess. I want to minimize the spaghetti. There's going to be spaghetti. I am not making any illusions about how much spaghetti's going to be on that second floor.
But you can...
You have to leave.
Yeah, makes sense.
You can move.
Even so, I've never actually worked with programmable splitters before, so I'm, like, excited to get the materials together to look at one. Hold on, I'm pretty sure some
Nor
more
have
super-
I. I've never touched one.
Yeah. Hold on, I'm pretty sure we have
I
some
mean,
more
if there's
supercomputers.
any game where we get to, you know, play around with toys and work on vanity projects, this is the game, right?
This is.
Absolutely. Alright, organization. No, it's logistics. Programmable splitter. Let's plunk one down and take a look at it. Oh, you can have multiple items go to each output. Oh, that's huge.
That's the whole point. Yep.
Oh, that's huge. Yeah, that I absolutely need that for the drone port.
Yep,
That's gonna be gigantic.
Yeah, programmable splitters are... How about smart splitters, but you can assign more than one rule per output.
Because this essentially means I can send 3 things one way into a smart splitter that splits those 3 things into the 3 storage bins. I can have one programmable splitter on 6 bins. Oh, that's huge. That is so huge.
I mean, you can basically divide the whole like floor up into sections that way and have it all come through like one input. Each of them subdividing into further and further categories until they reach the box. Yeah.
Yep. Basically, I can start out with programmable splitters until I get down to 6 per row of where those bins are. Use the programmable splitters to get them into smart splitters, and bingo, bango. Oh, that's huge. That's so huge.
Hopefully the box placement works out there. I just kind of placed them very arbitrarily, but...
The box placement is perfect.
Good.
Okay, I need to get through here so I can shut that down.
That's why I was able to think of that idea now that I've seen a programmable splitter.
That's great. hub looper actually has a quicker turnaround now.
Ooh.
Hey. Oh, that's gonna minimize so much spaghetti. Programmable splitters. That's gonna change everything.
Yeah, it's not just a better by a factor smart splitter. It is better by. I mean, I don't even know what like the max rules are. That might be something you want to like
Hold on,
play
I'll
with
test
real
that real
quick.
quick.
Yeah, just like how many rules can you put on an output?
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. You can keep going. There's not a limit. It gives you
Wow.
a scroll bar.
There probably is a limit, but
A practical one, but yeah. That's and like over a dozen is like more than enough, really.
Mm-hmm. That is still a. I can split out the 6 items going one way, the 6 items going another way.
And there's a lot of room for products in that. Frankly, I worry like I put too many boxes down. We're not going to be able to use them all. It's a big old more warehouse space than needed.
Having more than needed is better than not having enough.
Mm-hmm.
And as it is, the greatest part of this is I will be able to put a smart splitter before the beginnings of all the programmable splitters and have an overflow setup.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, I'd want the I'd want the overflows to come out of the smart splitters that are going to the bins. I don't want to. If I do it right at the beginning, it's going to clog the whole thing.
No, actually, you might want that at the beginning of the system rather than at the end.
Well, if it's at the beginning, then things that back up will stop the things that need to go through from coming through. Is the problem?
That's true.
I'll probably do it at both ends just to be safe. That way, if the system gets clogged with anything, it'll toss that overflow over.
Yeah. If it's a smart system, if one side gets clogged up, it all gets clogged up. Right. I've run into that problem multiple times. I've done that. I've made that mistake many times.
Yeah. So yeah. But the nice thing is once I've got it splitting off towards its bins, it'll be really easy to turn all those into merger lanes to take them to the smasher. I'll probably have multiple smashers, have like one in each corner of that room, so I can divide it by fourths into what's going into what smasher. And then the batteries have their own smasher. They're not even going to touch the rest of the spaghetti.
At this point, I'm just waiting on the hard drives because that's going to determine so much of how this goes forward.
Yeah, I'm just jumping around and hand feeding the supercomputers because I'm apparently gonna need a lot of those.
All right.
Asphalt foundation on 0, please. Okay, no, it worked. Sweet. Okay, the roundabout definitely blocked traffic for a while, and I had to do some shenanigans with track lengths and things to get things moving again, because at one point, all the trains in the system were backed up here.
Mm-hmm.
But now everything is flowing right on through.
Nice. I should take a look at that.
Yeah, I'll come take a look here in a second. The next hard drive's about to be up, and I figure I can be here to watch it.
Okay, I'll go check out the roundabout.
Heck yeah.
You have to wait long either.
Biocoal's back.
Of course it is.
Fine black powder, which is sulfur and compacted coal.
We are
into black
so
powder.
over black powder.
Right.
We've done that whole tech tree at this point. It doesn't matter.
Sloppy alumina.
But
Bauxite and water into alumina solution without a silica production.
product?
Yeah, no silica byproduct. It's less bauxite, less water for the same amount of alumina solution, no silica at 240 a minute instead of 120.
So you wouldn't get silica, which you kind of use for aluminum production. But you need to source more anyway.
Yeah,
That, you know what? Yeah.
I think that's kind of huge.
It at least
Sure.
has potential.
Because less bauxite and less water for way more alumina solution and not having to worry about the output of silica and can just bring in better silica production elsewhere.
Oh, so this is the roundabout. I see.
Yeah. Yeah, replaced is that weird descending loop back merge thing.
All right, let me come see.
It's still only a two-directional. Like I can, if needed, point this either north or south from this location, but there's not a lot of reason to.
No, not in this particular location. No, it's more just to shorten the loop on this particular stretch, yeah.
Yeah, Hub Looper 1 now doesn't have to go anywhere near the Caterium site like it used to. It used to have to go all the way through all of that. You know, it used to have to go all the way over there. Now it just comes here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Ooh, this is nice.
Is the next hard drive cooking?
Yeah, it's cooking.
Okay, good.
And there's a lot less piled up here. Like, I was used to seeing, 2 or 3 trains piled up at any given time, and now it's just, nope, they are right on through.
Yeah, they're boogieing. It also means that anything on that northern circuit doesn't have to go nearly as far as well.
Yeah. Well, this is actually about where the loop back was.
Yeah, they had the little loop under thing. This replaces that.
Yeah, I got rid of the loop under. But anything that was on the northern circuit delivering to these stations uses this. And actually, we've already got kind of a mini loop back over at the Fixmas site.
Yeah.
So, like, basically only things going to and from the delivery to the drone site are really going to make much use out of the roundabout I built over there, but building a roundabout there does help with all of that.
Good stuff.
This is nice.
I admit I was kind of tempted to go south with this as well, because over there,
There is one problem.
and what would that be?
Wait, no, okay, no, there's a path signal here. Okay, a toggle switch, I mean.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I've been watching
Okay.
this run for the last, like, 15 minutes. Like, trains going all through, back and forth all the time, so...
Yeah, I saw the one on the opposite side and went, oh no, can they not even use the loop? No, 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 they can, they can. I was just looking at it wrong.
Yeah, otherwise, no, there'd be a whole bunch of trains parked, like there were for a while. I also had to move, I also had to put a brake here, because it was, like, over there, and, like, a 2-car train was, like, just hanging out over the back end.
Mm.
And it was causing an entire traffic jam, so I had to, like, delete that bit of track, put it over here.
Yeah.
I am awfully tempted, though. Because if I go south with that, I might be able to join those up.
And create a loop
bypass some
here,
of this
yeah.
crap.
Yeah. Bypass that
Because
section.
right now, that is a gigantic mess.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like, that whole area over there is...
But if you
such
can
a
give
hot
some
mess.
trains some bypass to that, not have to go through it as often.
Right, to give them another option.
We are now city
Instead
planning.
of going all the way through there. Yeah,
We are
God,
city planning.
it's true. So I'm just going to put
We're
a
not-
spur here.
We're now looking
just as
at
a
the
reminder.
traffic jams we have created and going, all right, which is more cost effective, tearing it down to starting over or building something else?
Yeah. But yeah, because that guy is using the loop, this one was blocked. If that guy had been going through, this train would have been allowed through.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to see about getting that 200 megawatt hard drive.
It's taunting you, isn't it?
It is taunting me. It needs to die. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh,
Okay.
here's the big pile up, but it's like, it's not as bad of a pile up now. Like once he's moved, that guy will be able to move. Like it's still not ideal when you get like, what do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 trains.
Why are all of you stuck? Who's waiting on who?
It's the exit. The problem is there's that 3-way split over there,
Yeah.
and that's a big part of that. Is like basically the whole Electroworks is very badly situated, and at some point should be completely replaced and that torn out. Because this is just a bad place to try to deliver things.
Yeah.
Yes, this game is secretly Sim City once you start doing train traffic.
So anyone. What's the fucking button for pings
Oh, I
again?
love it. They're both going through at the same time because they're both going opposite directions and not colliding.
Nice.
What's the button
That's
for
the
pings
beauty
again?
of path signals.
Alt click.
Alt click pings.
Okay. Whenever anything's waiting in that corner,
Yes.
the
Yeah,
loop.
that's the problem. It's like this whole, like this section all the way through from there to there, like too much is reliant on that chunk of southbound rail.
Yeah.
There's just too much going on here. You know what? I am just going to run the main power line out to that hard drive. I don't care. We've already got the power line running out to the radar tower. I'm just gonna
Just offshoot it, yeah. It's just easier than trying to make a bunch of things.
It really is this. It's the merge into the 3-way split.
I just don't know why when that stops here, it stops that whole loop. I don't understand that, why it's doing that. There's a block signal here.
Well, like this chunk right here, it's blocking this as well. So it's like red and red. Like this chunk here isn't long enough for a two-car
Or a
train.
2-car. And so it's blocking the...
It's blocking this chunk and this chunk. Or, sorry.
There we go. Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
Like everything gets blocked once this chunk. Like what I really need to have happen is... what I might need to do is actually just replace... That might help.
Maybe.
So there's enough room so it's not... Like the next car back will be blocking there.
Yeah.
There's
Okay,
nothing in
that's
there,
not...
yeah.
There's no split there. Gotcha.
And it would be hard to make a split at exactly the right length to fit a 2 freight car train.
Yeah, that won't immediately block this curve from going.
Yeah.
Because that's also not quite long enough for how many block signals it needs.
Yeah, and this one breaks there, not like further along.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at some point, these, like at least one of these is going to go away. The far
Yeah.
one is the aluminum ingots.
Mm-hmm.
But we're not.
And-
We're literally doing nothing with this front, except for some reason delivering circuit boards. Why are circuit boards being delivered here?
Oh, this was the circuit boards for the computers at one time.
Okay,
That's what this was.
I'm gonna check the train station configuration, see if we're still doing that, because we really shouldn't be. Hub looper
If
one,
we
what are
were
doing?
still doing it, this would be full. Oh wait, no, there is a train still stopping by here. It's not dropping anything off though.
Okay. Get in here. Alright.
Yeah, what are you? Hub looper 1, what are you doing?
I'm just going to leave this line here in case.
Now, what is it doing? It's not doing anything with this station.
And then he comes to a screeching halt. Well, that guy gets out of the way, so he can move again. Yeah, hub looper 1.
Alright.
Nothing- I don't think we're making circuit boards over there, that's why.
Radio connection unit, which is heat sinks, high-speed connectors, and quartz crystals to make RCUs.
Heat sinks. That's a downgrade.
Yeah, that's aluminum and either copper or rubber. Rigger motor, which is rotors plus stators plus crystal oscillators. Oh boy. And then steel canisters, which is steel ingots to empty canisters,
Ugh.
rather than
Yikes.
rather than plastic.
So what's being fed in at Copperworks Source? Why is Hub Looper doing its thing? 'Cause I'm starting to feel like we could just take that train out. If there's no reason for it
Yeah.
to be bringing stuff from Copperworks Source to that space, we could just delete that train and that station.
Oh, it's probably still it might have still been picking up the circuit boards that are being made off of the Copperworks. Because that was originally being fed into the computers. I don't think it's going anywhere now.
Your Hub Looper 2.
There's an argument to be made for the radio connection unit, I think, actually.
Really? Even with the heatsink,
Yeah, because it takes crystal
They're
oscillators
empty.
out of the situation, and
Oh.
you need aluminum anyway it wants aluminum casings by default, so you'll need to use aluminum products to make the heatsink anyway. So it's not adding aluminum; it's just making aluminum go through an extra step.
You know what? I that gets my vote. I'd grab that. If it takes crystal oscillators out.
And it adds high-speed connectors, but that replaces computers. So,
All right, Hub Looper 2 is still active.
It's not
Hub Looper
much.
1 is useless.
It makes RCUs. It doesn't make it much less complex, but it does take the specific complexity of crystal oscillators out, and replaces it with just raw quartz crystal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Hub Looper 1's just not doing anything. We can take this train out and even probably remove Hub Looper 1.
What I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to park it, because this is still potentially a source near the hub for products made near the hub.
Yeah, go park
But I'm
Hub
gonna
Looper
park
1
it
and I'll work on dismantling this train station here.
Yeah, we literally don't need that train station anymore.
Like, the only other
We just gotta
argument I
figure
can
out what
make
to do
is
with all
that,
those.
like, steel canisters is a source of empty packaging that doesn't involve petroleum. That's the only other thing I can think of.
Maybe, but I feel like your argument for the other thing is at least, like, I can't see we're gonna. Whoa, hello.
Yeah.
Why did I fall down?
I'll take the RCUs then.
That was interesting. I just fell out of the sky for no reason.
Weird.
Yeah.
All right, I put the new hard drive I found into the MAM, so that's cooking.
Heck yeah.
So that's about 9 hard drives total this session.
Okay.
Dang. That is. We've not been messing around.
I
So
generally don't
manually
when it
made.
comes to adventuring in this game.
Okay, did you just make a red over there? You still. Yeah, that's fine. But did you make any of that red? You are green. That's the important part. Okay, so I'm gonna basically.
That's it. I'm banking on a rather specific recipe, and I don't know how likely it is we're going to get it.
I wouldn't give up hope, but
I've given us about as good a shot as we're going to get.
yeah.
The swamps have been mostly cleared out, pretty much of everything that we can get at this point.
Means if we want more, you'll have to adventure even further.
I'll have to go pretty much west of here, and into kind of the more the northern forest start point.
Yeah.
I wonder when Sandmore gets used. Yeah, that's an interesting one. There's a bunch of placeholder stuff that's like, what could you even use it for at this point?
Mm-hmm. What are they planning on doing with it, kind of things?
Hi, Hub Looper 2. At least you have a purpose.
Alright, back in civilization.
All right. Still have to empty the massive amount of circuit boards.
Yeah, that's what I'm working on right now.
Just hauling them over to the computer works.
Mm-hmm.
Boop.
I have to admit, the blueprints you've made for like the train supports, so that you know they connect over the across the air to each other, look really good.
I am pleased with them. Thank you. Should I have like a bin for these, or are we just literally just hand feeding them? All right.
Depends on the project.
Does not look like we've got a bin for circuit boards. The computer works.
We don't. Well, yeah, and I probably should have included one in that pathway there. Oops. Not really a place to put one either, unfortunately.
I mean,
this
there
thing is
is
like-
where you're standing. This line right here can be replaced with a bin.
That's true. That's true. Rip it out.
Station.
What is that? That is a Mark II belt. Do want some on my own stash though, because, well,
Yeah, I've got some in my stash as well. But there's a bit of a...
because those are required for block signals. And boy, do I use a lot of those. All right, so that is one of the train stations we no longer need, just plain gone.
Yep, Desert Delivery 1 is finally gone.
And that simplifies the approach through here greatly. Because now there's one less train clogging things up every 2 minutes.
Truthfully, we ripped this part out right here, move it over to about where the train station used to be. Give this chunk over here more room.
Yeah. See where you're going with that. Just take that out of it, make this the loop. And that gives it more breathing room.
Yeah,
It's
that
not
would
quite so
mean
pinched.
right here wouldn't be pinched as hell.
I get that.
Because we technically already have a space for it to join up with, like right here, because of how it's curved. We can fit it right back in,
Yeah, where is the
or
curve
fit
on
it into where this fit it into this block signal here. We just
Yeah, I
have it
would
meet up
say-
with this block signal.
that? Yeah, it's so come 3 back from that block signal, then go across.
Yeah. All right. So let's just do. Oops. Where's my soup?
I forgot I had a taxi.
Right here, I think.
No,
Is
hang
that how I
on, hang
want-
on, hang on. What you want is... Did I just throw
Ooh.
one at the ground? Yes.
Yep.
That's where you're aiming for.
Okay.
So back from there, and you can put it right there, exactly.
Yep. There we go. And
We may have to chop up the other end of that.
yeah, I'm gonna put it about like there.
No one saw that.
Yeah.
There you go.
Ta-da!
And now we just need Unfortunately, we need one going in. I said
Transport. Block
we still need that.
signal.
There we go.
Yeah. There's that at the end of that one,
Yep, and I've got one going in, so
which means we can tear out that one.
yep.
Oh, jeez.
By the way, sometimes you take out the thing that's giving you power to stay afloat.
Right.
There you go.
That should make that much happier.
Yeah, giving it breathing room.
Yeah. Let's put a block signal right there as well. There we go. Put an extra block signal in so this juncture doesn't freak out.
Exactly, Pulsar, exactly.
And just because I'm paranoid... There.
What?
Oh, I put one down here too.
Oh, gotcha.
Because that's a big enough chunk for a 2 train to sit there. Just about, but... Okay. Yeah, that doesn't close up that whole circuit now.
All right,
That's
come
much better.
on. Good roll.
Come on, ma'am.
Yeah, right.
Actually, no. That's...
Compacted
you don't need that
steel ingot, which is iron ore plus compacted coal to make steel ingots. Adhered iron plate, rubber for rips again. Electrode aluminum scrap. Alumina solution plus petroleum coke to make aluminum scrap and water. So replacing
bauxite?
No,
No, I've got my head wrong.
aluminum
Aluminum
solution
scrap.
and coal. So it's swapping out the
And
swapping out the coal for petroleum coke.
Hmm?
That's kind of interesting. It means instead of coal, you need crude.
Yeah.
Oh, that opens this up and makes it much less cluttered. Oh yeah.
Whereas that is just that is adding sulfur to steel, and this is that's a bit of flexibility. We'll take that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, 3 more hard drives, 3 more rolls.
This is
We
way
may
nicer.
not get through all of them tonight.
Nah.
Where are you?
My brain needs to stop.
And yeah, at this point, I need to.
I'm heading back to the hub. I'm hovering my way.
Yeah, I'm heading back. I was thinking of like more fixes for the rail line. It's like, no, stop. It's almost time.
Well, and it's basically done. I mean, you could make fiddly changes here and there, but see you receive. Oh, I know where you're going. Okay. I caught a handy train that's heading by the hub. All that cleaned up.
I need to just do the math off screen and figure out the spot for it, and probably assume that I'm not going to get the alternate copper sheets recipe, which I was really hoping for. Honestly, that was kind of. Copper sheets is such a bottleneck.
Yeah, it is.
I have done so many hard drives in my save. I still don't have cast screws.
Oh.
Oof. Honestly, like the steel screws probably would be really good in your save, considering cast screws just aren't showing up.
I considered it at one point. Let me tell you. Okay, where's everybody?
I'm
Suppose,
hopping around. Yeah.
To do supercomputers is kind of where we're at, isn't it?
Yeah, that's kind of where we're
Yeah.
at.
Spud gets the math done, and then I run out with him to go help him get that going, or we all go.
I could spell 20th day.
Yep, this is this was the 20th session.
Wow.
62 hours, 55 minutes. So just barely shy of 63 hours. We have a save.
Dang. All right
Heck
then.
yeah.
Well,
And
I
we
guess
have a
we'll
plan. I mean, I really feel
Yeah.
like once Spud's crunched the numbers, it's going to be all hands on deck because that is not a trivial
No,
setup.
it's gonna be a number of things.
Yep.
And once
All right,
we
let
have
me-
supercomputers going, I can make the drone port finally fully operational.
Yep. And we can use it to transport supercomputers.
That we can.
All right.
We also
well, thank you
just got
again.
we also just got that alternate recipe for supercomputers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Although I don't know how much I like it. We also got the alternate recipe for RCUs, so that also changes things. I don't know.
There
I'll
might
have
be
to.
some maths going on here.
I'm yeah. That's why that needs to be done later. So yeah, see you all next time. Thanks for watching.
See you next
Yeah.
time.
Have a good one.